Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be the next installment in the Stars and Strikes series. If you don't know what that is or you haven't seen any of my previous videos, what it is it's a best and worst series. Each fortnight I say we because it is a collab, I'll explain that in a second. So we take from a topic and talk about our best and worst within that topic. So last time it was bronzers and highlighters, so we shared the best and worst bronzers and highlighters. I'll link all the previous videos in the description box down below. Eventually I will make this into a playlist to make it a lot easier for everyone to see all of them all in one go. But at the moment there's only 2 videos, so I don't feel it necessary to do that right now. So yes, so it is a collab. I sort of co-created this project with Julie from Nobody's Beauty Guru. By the way, everyone I mentioned will be linked in the description box as well. She came up with the initial core concept, and I wanted to collab, and she wanted to collab. So when she explained the concept to me, we sort of tweaked it. I came up with the idea that it should be a series rather than just a video of the best and worst of products, that kind of thing. And so Stars and Strikes was born. We did invite some other ladies in as well. Again, they'll be linked down below. I feel like this sentence is going to be the theme of this video. I have this feeling. So this week is going to be all about blush. So I will be talking about the best and worst blush that I have encountered. This one's going to be a little bit hard for me because I don't recall any terrible blush that I have ever encountered. I mean, there are some fairly poor products out there that I have encountered, but I don't think I've come across any blush that I was disappointed by or that I feel like is, enough to be able to say that it's my worst product. I mean, I will go ahead and take a look at my collection, but I can't really think of anything that would, nothing springing to mind that I think of, oh yes, I will never buy that again because it was so bad. As a general blanket, I tend to avoid cream blushes just because they're very difficult to work with, and I have oily skin as well, so I much prefer having all powder on my face just to control the oils as much as possible. But that's just a blanket thing. That's not one particular blush. So, I mean, I guess you could say that the worst for me is cream blushes, but even then, I have cream blushes in my collection, which I will use, and I'll top them with a powder. So it's not like they're bad either. So what I'll do is I will have a look through my collection, pick out my favorite ones, and then if I see anything that, I'm like, oh, I have to talk about that because it's bad or it's mediocre or it's not worth the money, then we can talk about it. But at the moment, I can't really think of anything that I can say outstanding, don't buy this blush because it's really terrible. Okay, so I've had a look through my collection. Normally I'm a little bit more prepared for these videos, but it is what it is. We have the blushes here now. And I did find this. So this is the NYX Baked Blush. I held it upside down, sorry. Okay, that annoys me, right? Why couldn't they do it that way so that it opens like that? And then the stuff is written here. Why does it have to be upside down? I don't know. Is that... I mean, at the top, that's French. Is that a design thing? Somebody tell me. Like, or is that just annoying? I don't know. Anyway, I guess when you open it, it reads right. But maybe that's what they were going for. Anyway, I'd much prefer it if it was the other way around. Anyway, we're not here to talk about packaging. So this blush is in BBL10 Ladylike. As I said, it's one of their baked blush, illuminator, and bronzer all in one kind of deal. And I want to talk about this just because I don't know what I was expecting. And it is a baked product, so who knows? It might... I'll try it wet as well. But I was just really disappointed with the pigment of this. I just swatched it by here. And it's not great in terms of pigmentation. I thought that I've not tried it on the cheeks because I've not gotten around to it yet. I've been panning other things. And I thought that maybe on the cheeks it would build up a little bit. But it looks like that I might have to just like keep building and building until basically all I've got on my face is blush. Let's try it wet. You'll probably witness this now, and we'll try it wet, and it'll be the best thing ever. Okay, so just dampened my finger with some fixed blush there. Okay, it's a little bit better, and that is it wet there. So it's a teeny bit better. I mean, it's not the darkest of blushes to begin with anyway, and I have done it with my finger. Maybe it's different with a brush, but it's not something I've tried on my face, so I can't sit here and say that I detest this product, don't buy it, because I've not tried it on my face, but it does seem that the pigmentation is lacking a little. So if you are looking at these baked blush box things from NYX, just bear that in mind, that maybe it's just this one because it's a fairly light blush, but to me, it doesn't seem that the pigmentation is all that there. I mean, that top swatch dry took like 3 or 4 swatches with my finger, and it shouldn't be doing that. I mean, I've had baked products which you could use either wet or dry, and this one, it looks like you're probably better off using it wet. So just bear that in mind. This is how unprepared I am for this. Last time I filmed this, I swatched everything, and then I sent Andrew to go and get me a flannel, and Andrew's not here. He's at work this time. So I have nobody to go and get me a flannel, and I forgot to bring one myself. So by the end of it, I'm going to have swatches all down to here. So that was, you know, the only thing that I could find with that I was truly like, what can I talk about in terms of worst products? So keeping on the theme then of drugstore, let's talk about these MUA blushers. Because if you can get these, they are amazing. So I think they're £1 each. If I'm wrong, I'll put the price down below. But they are super soft and super pigmented. This is in Bonbon. You definitely need a light hand with these, and that's it there. So that's Bonbon. It's more of a bronzy blush colour. Not like bronzer blush, like you couldn't put it as bronzer or blush. It's definitely a blush, but it's more of a brownie shade of pink than a bright pink would be. So I have 4 of these, and I'm going to swatch them all for you just so that you can see. Like, these are drugstore. You guys know Makeup Academy. They're really good drugstore. And these blushes are just totally worth every single penny. I'd have all of these if I wasn't on my no-buy. And that's why I'm on a no-buy. So there's that one there. That is Bubblegum. I have a couple more. Hold on. Okay, so this one then is Cupcake. And it is not dissimilar to Tarte's Obsessed. No, Exposed. What is wrong with me? The Cupcake. Let's just swatch and stop talking. Was that last one called Obsessed? Is that why I had Obsessed in my head? Anyway. That's that one. That's Cupcake. And then the last one then is what I have on my cheeks today. And it is Lolly. I'm still using this up, guys. This was in my Finish 10 by... Sorry, hashtag drop 10 before summer. And it's got a super big dip in it. And I was just like, I'm going to keep going. Even though that project's finished now. And that's that one there. I mean, it looks peachier on the skin than it does in the than it does in the thing. I guess it looks kind of peachy in the thing. To me, it's more pinky, but it could be like a colour thing with the lighting and stuff. But yeah, so if you can get a hold of these blushes, they're definitely worth giving a go because they're so cheap and so pigmented that you just can't go wrong. And I mean, the lasting power's not, it's not 10-hour wear, so you know, you might have to top up if you're going to wear it to work or if you're out for the whole evening, but for 3-4 hours worth of wear, you know, for £1 each, if that's what they are. I mean, it's not more than £1. Maybe £1.50, £2, something like that. But they are super, super cheap. And that's why I have 4 of them. And that's why I'd have all of them if I wasn't on a no-buy. So they're definitely worth giving a go. Have a look at those. Definitely some of my favourite blushes. I have... Okay, this one's on its own. So this is my favourite, my second favourite blush of all time. And this is NARS Deep Throat. And this one is brand new. And it just looks like that. It's a peachy pinky colour. I don't like Orgasm because it's got way too much shimmer in it. And this one seemed to be not a similar shade, not exactly the same, but a similar shade with less of the shimmer. And that was a great swatch, Claire. Seriously? How are they going to see that? Right. That's... Can we see it now? Kind of. Okay, so that's that one there. So yeah, the lighting in here is really poor, I'm sorry. But it is a pinky colour. Not actually. Hold on a second. Sorry, I may have discovered something. Okay, so that one is NARS Deep Throat, and that one is Lolly. I thought maybe they were close in colour, but they're not. So forget that. That didn't happen. Just erase that from your memory. I'm not going to erase it from the video because you all know what I'm like. I'm just going to put this away back in the box because it's precious to me. That swatch that I just showed you of Deep Throat is the first action this blush has seen since I got it. I have had it before. Don't like stress yourselves. It's not like I've gone, oh, this is my favourite blush, but I've never used it. No. I have used it. It's just this one is brand new. So I also have 2 MAC blushes. I have this one, which is Breath of Plum. I love this in the fall and winter, and they are so soft. This is just the sheer tone blushes. I'm just going to keep doing my arm. And these work well on me because they do require a little bit of building, and I have fair skin, so it's not like, scary pigment. So that's Breath of Plum down by there. Why can't I swatch? What is wrong with me? People do this so easily, and I'm like, contort my elbow to show the swatch. Yes, that's Breath of Plum. And I have another one here. This one is in Peaches. Okay. I will get this right. I'm determined by the end of the video to get this right. Okay, so that is Peaches by there. Oh, all my blushes are a similar colour, look. How have I never noticed that before? Okay, this is why I'm on a no-buy. I cannot be trusted to acquire things that are not the same. Okay, so there's something here that I wanted to give an honourable mention, and this is the Colour Wheel Amazonian Clay Blush Palette by Tarte. This was the holiday collection for 2016, and it contains 8 blushes and 2 highlights. I love this palette. Like, I love every single blush that's in here. I know that sounds like, how can you love all those blushes? But I really, really do. I've run out of arm space. I'll just swatch a couple of these. So I've never tried a full-size Tarte blush. So I don't know if there's any difference in terms of pigmentation or in terms of quality and lasting power and stuff. But I really do enjoy these. There's not one in here that I haven't enjoyed so far. So I've just swatched one highlight, one blush, and another blush by there. I will tell you what they are. So the highlight at the top is Idol. So that's Idol. And the bottom blush there is Mod, or MOD, however you want to say it. And the middle one is Deco. So that's there. Yes, best $44 or so that I have ever spent, ever. I love this blush palette. If you didn't get it, I'm really sorry. But if you see it, if somebody's getting rid of it in a declutter and you see it, just grab it because it's really great. I need to do something with my arm. Like, I totally forgot that there was micellar water by here. So I'm just gonna, and it's foaming as well. So now my arm is all foamy. Okay, we are almost clean. I don't know why I feel it necessary to film myself cleaning my arm, but I know you guys enjoy my craziness. So we're just gonna go with it. Okay, I'm now clean and a little bit damp. So I only have 2 more things to talk about. One of them is more of a quality thing, and the other one is my favorite ever blush ever. And these are the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-hour blushes. So we'll talk about this one first. This one is in Quickie, and I picked this out because I really enjoyed the colour. And the one she showed me was very similar to Benefit's Dandelion, and I had Benefit's Dandelion at that time, and I didn't want to get a duplicate, so I said to her that I have blushes that are similar to that in my collection. What else do you recommend? And she showed me this one, and I fell in love with it. And then she showed me another one, and then I was like, no, I want that other one. And this is Quickie. It's really, really seriously pigmented. Seriously pigmented. Like, when I wear this, I just have to whoop with my brush and then put it on. And even then, maybe it's too much. Maybe just whoop and then tap it off and then do it. Because it's seriously pigmented. Seriously. If you want clown face, then just go ahead with your brush and swirl it all around. But, yeah, it's an amazing blush. And I love the formula of these. And they're just, I'm in love with them. And this one is my favourite blush of all time. Again, it's in the Urban Decay 8-hour, and it is in the shade Fetish. I love this blush. It's so soft, and the colour is just incredible. And that's that one there. So this one's similar to the rest of the things that I've shown you, and this one's a little bit out there for me. I hope to get more of these. I really, really do. This one was the second one that I acquired, so I got Quickie first because Fetish was kind of scary, and now I'm like, I'm never going to live without this. If they discontinue these, I will cry. I will write a letter to Urban Decay head office. That's how upset I will be. So yeah, I really love this blush. Really, really love this blush. And that's all the blushes, guys. So I'm sorry that this video was a little bit all over the place, you know, with not finding things and that sort of thing. But hopefully there was enough things there to give you an idea of the sort of things that I recommend and enjoy. And that's everything for this video. I will catch you in the next one. I'm probably going to do a little bit of pre-filming now and then schedule those in so that you're seeing videos a little bit more regularly from me. Okay, take care and I will see you soon. Bye.